This is my shop, Slickside Repair. And this is my truck, Tropic Thunder. It's a 1987 Freightliner FLT, I believe. Cab over, 855 Cummins and a 9-speed. We've got some work to finish up on it this evening, so I can get up early tomorrow and get things done, and probably go late into the evening tomorrow night. So let's come around the side here and I'll show you what I'm doing. If you guys remember, I put a winch in my step deck here. Back inside of here. Oh, everything's sticky. It was grimy last time I had this truck out. But there's a Harbor Freight Badlands 12,000 pound winch up inside there. It's all wired in, ready to go, except I never wired a plug on the end of this cable. I just fished it up inside the fifth wheel and left it alone. I think I'm going to drill a hole here because I can't tell if I turn sharp enough if I wouldn't shear this cable off. It looks like it is much grease that's out here. So we're not even going to chance it. Get a hole in up here. Put that cable on a couple of these quick connects. And then I've got another couple chunks of cable, some clamps. We're going to hook onto the batteries, run us a pigtail back down the frame rail that we can pull out, plug in, and probably won't drive down the road with that plugged in, but just be able to, so I can run the winch. And that's all going to come into play tomorrow. But I need to get this military heater unloaded off of here too. And then I need to get the John Deere dozer 450C that we fixed up in prior videos. I need to get it loaded on here, chained down, ready to go. So when I get home from work, I can crawl in this thing and haul butt to where I need to be. So, drilled a hole, deburred the hole, wrapped a bunch of electrical tape around it, and soldered both these ends on and heat shrunk them. Now they just pop in here and get behind those little clips, and then I will self-tapper this right there where I can plug it in. Screwed up there, put a couple washers behind it just to give some clearance plugging in. Cord reaches. I actually just zippy tied it down to the tread plate. I don't really know a better way to haul it. You know, I could bungee cord it, but then it could fall through, drag the cord off. So for no more than I'm probably going to use it, maybe I'll eventually just tuck it back up underneath there somewhere. I don't really know what I should do with it, but I've got it hooked up to the batteries under here. So it's time to put the cover back on. And then I need to flip this trailer around, because if you guys remember, the last time I pulled it, my pin broke off of this ramp. So I need to flip it around and weld that pin back on. And I still need to load the dozer on there. So maybe I'll load the dozer first and then get this thing spun around. I guess I need to unload that heater too. So lots to do. It's getting dark too. I ended up killing the old girl coming up because I didn't want to break over the ramps and just bang the hell out of the trailer. But that's all right. She started right back up, so. Looks kind of little up there on top of the step deck, but the thing does weigh 14,000, so it's fairly heavy. Why did you guys tell me to keep coming back? There we go. That'll work. Take that strap off. Man, I'm gonna be glad someday when I get to redo these ramps. Hopefully that's coming up soon. The weather's getting nicer. Cab overs put to bed for tonight. Dozer's loaded, ready for tomorrow. My ramp's fixed. We'll see you guys tomorrow and I'll show you what we're up to. Here we go. Oh man, it was quite the trip. We're not quite home yet, but what I got on back there. It's not a John Deere bulldozer, I'll tell you that. Made it home, safe and sound. Looks like everything rode too. We'll do a better walk around in the daylight, but you guys can see what it is. It's a 333D John Deere skid steer. It's 2012. It's got 3,200 hours on it. And basically every bell and whistle you could think of. 2-speed, high flow, electric quick attach. It was a very nice machine in its day. But it's not in very good state right now. It is missing the engine, and I guess it's not completely missing the engine. I have one right here that I got with it, and it's actually a remand long block with some of the things bolted on here that need to go on it. But I ended up trading a guy over in Rapid City for my bulldozer, and this machine in working condition is damn sure worth more than my bulldozer, but as you can see, it's not very working condition right now. So it's a giant puzzle. You can see hardware laying there, you know, and there's all the electrical and hydraulic lines, and there's the HVAC system, and just about everything undone you can think of. And this maybe seems like a pretty scary project to most people, but believe it or not, I actually did one of these. It was a cat. I'm trying to remember what model it was, but it was worse off than this one. And I say that because when I got it, this is basically what I got with no engine in it. And I had to source everything. That was a long, drawn-out project and didn't go very well. So you would have thought that I would have learned my lesson from it. But I didn't. And this is going to be one of the next big projects on my channel. I've got all kinds of stuff piled in here. Bolts and gaskets and pumps and starters and you name it. But he says it's all in here. Says he bought a John Deere manual to do all the work. It's jammed down in there. But I'm pretty excited about this. I think you guys will enjoy getting to see me get it put back together and make this thing work again. I probably could part it out and make quite a bit of money just as it sits. You know, I've got the receipt for this engine and it was almost $10,000 on its own. But that's not ever what I do. I don't ever part anything out. I always end up putting it back together and making it work. And whether that's right or wrong, I don't really know. But it's worked good for me this far, so I might as well keep doing it. But that's what I got for you guys. I really appreciate you watching. Sorry this video was kind of all over the place, but these are the steps that I got to take to get from A to B, and that's how we get there. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and we'll see you guys on the next one.